Alright. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of iCast, your freaking awesome replays. This one is going to be good because I just saw on the load screen that both players are Grandmaster / Masters 1 MMR, both about 5.1k on the ladder. This down here is Zaman PG, and in the top right, we've got the blue Protoss Bowanon. And what's especially exciting about this challenge is this was the you're not allowed to expand until after 5 minutes challenge. I sent this out to people and this has been filtered through to me as one of the most exciting and best games out of the entire challenge. And I recognize this name especially, so I reckon, okay. This is the guy who's sending the replay, and Bowanon is going for a Forge Burst Cannon Rush. Meanwhile, Zaman is going for a 15 overpool. So that spawning pool doesn't extract a trick, builds a spawning pool on 15, then builds the Overlord. Trying to go for a delayed expansion here is going to come down, and we'll see that he's getting cannon rushed. Uh-oh, but Bowanon very quick with that wall off. He needs one more pylon. Oh, he tries to block the drone, and he gets it. Oh, very smart move from Bowanon. By getting there, he blocked that drone. Maybe the drone could have clicked on that mineral patch to path through, but it might have pathed to the left anyway. So Bowanon getting this cannon rush up. Of course, if you can't expand till the 5-minute mark, guys, you are in trouble, right? If the opponent is able to expand and get to 2 bases. So you've got to rush them. You've got to slow them down. There's a lot of different ways you could do it. Bowanon opting for the cannon rush with an offensive gateway here as well. No gas mining behind this very low worker count. And he needs to do this because remember, guys, there's 8 Zerglings on the way. This was a very early spawning pool from the Zerg, even before the Overlord, but these pylons blocking for the cannon. Seeing the Zerglings here, you have to double down on this, but I think the cannon defends this. These pylons are fresh, man. Another cannon goes down as well, blocking off this southern access point. The Lings are getting hammered. You're gonna have to cancel this cannon on the bottom. Does cancel it at the last second. Probe trying to get out of there. It's gonna go down, but there's another probe here, so I think it's all good. Keep the probe alive, keep the probe alive. He's lost both probes. That does weaken his rush, and he does get a couple drones, 1 drone. But against the 1-base player, 1 drone is already a lot of damage. Zaman not injecting orbiting creep down. Hello, Zaman, you gotta use that queen, buddy. Realizing, hey, wait a second, I gotta use that. He's gonna go take the 3rd base now. Overlord is arriving at the other side of the map. Looks like this may have been pulled home accidentally. It will spot a probe moving out there. Cheeky. Bowanon wants to get out there for either a proxy or a follow-up cannon rush. Has a gateway there. Cybercore at home for the full wall off and is chrono boosting probes to get the gas. But guys, there's Lings coming across. And there's no cannon at home. Bowanon has messed up here. Bowanon, hello, rule 1 of cannon rushing. Hello. They are going to build Zerglings because, you know, they panic when they see the cannons, even if it kills the hatch. And then they're going to come across the map. Oh, no. If he clicks on the Forge, that's a huge problem. The Forge, only 800 hit points. The Cybercore has 1,100. But no, he's clicking on the core with 4 of his Lings. Oh, he also could shuffle a Ling down there and get 5 Lings hitting the core or 5 Lings hitting the Forge. Luckily for Bowanon, Zaman is not really targeting, he's just like letting the Lings attack whatever, but he's still probably going to kill that Cybercore, which is pretty big. Cannon goes down, a pylon, and a secondary Cybercore goes down. Meanwhile, the probe is hidden on the other side of the map, but that hatchery is already almost done. And because so much money is being invested at home here, you're not able to build this cannon rush up yet, and that means he might be able to expand. If the Zerg gets another expansion up, that's huge. Cybercore goes down, will not get any deeper than that, clicks on the Forge, does lose the Zergling there. Okay, Bowanon has defended, but check this out. Zaman, because the hatchery finishes before the cannons have started, Bowanon's in trouble. He doesn't have that much minerals to work with right now. 10 more Lings are building. Uh-oh, if Zaman can defend this base, he wins the game, but oh my god, there's an Adept here already? That's sick. More cannons need to go down, though. Bowanon really should build a 2nd cannon immediately. If he builds another cannon, and he's trying to wall it in. Oh, that's really cute with the Adept behind it. Very cute, but I think more cannons are necessary. Another cannon does go down there. Zerglings coming in. The Adept walled in the back is actually genius, dude. She is the cannon that defends the cannons. Pylon on the top's getting focused down. That cannon needs to finish already. Another pylon walling in this cannon on the bottom as well. The Adept and the cannon on the top going to try and defend these Zerglings. Oh my god, if you can keep the cannon alive on the top, then you win this. If you keep the cannon alive on the top, then you can kill so many Zerglings. But my god, there is an onslaught of Zerglings. There's so many. That cannon gets cancelled. Maybe we should have left it up just for a bit longer to tank. A lot of Zerglings go down, 23, but in the end, the Zerg defends the base, and it's 420. You're still not allowed to expand for another 40 seconds. Plus, how would you even protect an expansion? You can't. You don't got nothing. Bowanon here forced to go Stargate on 1 base, trying to do some follow-up Adept pressure, which, by the way, is genius. That gateway in the natural, defended by a cannon, really awkward for the Zerg to ever deal with that because it's walled off by pylons. You can't really take that out. The Adept denying the mining on the entire main base, and it has a get-out-of-jail-free card. It can just shade back to the cannon. Oh, this is a really sick setup right now. Now, Zaman's got a lair, though, so could 90 swim or something like that. Stargate's going to finish up. Bowanon has managed to keep Zaman down in the dumps. And guys, it's the 5-minute mark. Bowanon takes the expansion 8 seconds early. We're going to give you a yellow card for that, not a red card. We're not gonna say that the replay doesn't count. Bowanon drops the expansion. I think it was like 452 there. And is going to go for the hidden base in the corner, which, I mean, you can't really get out of your base. You can't really defend right now. So hiding a base while distracting with the depths is a great way to do it. Unfortunately, though, Zaman seems to be checking and might find that if you can't distract him well enough. These adepts trying to be annoying dickheads, but oh no! Oh, shizzle fizz. Okay, Zaman's too high level now, I think. Zaman, 31 drones. This is the problem with trying to do challenge builds in GM and High Masters, guys. People are pretty good at scouting and shutting things down when you're kind of locked into this very, very inflexible way of playing. But Bowanon's going to try and make the most of it. Cannon and battery will have to get cancelled. This base is going to have to get cancelled. Void Ray's on its way over there. I guess the battery can tank a little bit. The adepts are going to shade into the main. Bowanon's like, okay, we're going to lose our expo, but I got to do counter damage. Gets a drone, gets another drone. Oh, this is pretty good damage. Oh my god, there's just a queen and drones to defend. Good micro from Bowanon. Of course, that Nexus will go down in the top. The adepts here shuffling in. Cancels. Yeah, good shade cancel. You could just fight here. Just keep shift-clicking those drones, and you're going to do so much damage. Void Ray is going to kill a few Zerglings over there, which is pretty nice. At least make them pay a price for killing that Nexus. The adepts getting so much damage here, and no. No, you're not going to keep that alive. That's 100% going to go down. 70 hit points, 60. There's only one Ling left. There's only one Ling left. 28 hit points. 28 hit points. It survives. And he Chronos probes and he recalls stuff from his main. He's like, we kept it alive. Yeah, champion. Meanwhile, he killed 18 drones. The Zerg is down 7 workers. Unfortunately, he may be getting ahead of himself. Bowanon may have declared victory too early as 10 more Lings walk in and one tap it. And now all the probes are stuck here. Oh, Bowanon. Oh no, this was not a good move. This was not a good move at all. If the Zerg waited for a little bit, maybe, just maybe, but he did not. And oh, ow. Okay, Zerg's back in the lead economically. What are 2 Hydras doing? Void Rays can easily kill 2 Hydras. They really should turn around and pick up those free kills. Random adepts are still being built down here and being very disruptive. Zaman has got to be so pissed off by this. He's going to get 1 drone. Once again, denying mining time. Doesn't get the second one, though. And shade to safety. Oh, yeah. She will be able to regenerate her shields. Void Rays down here are finally going to decide to fight those Hydras. They'll get at least one of them. Remember, Void Rays have pretty good leash range there. Actual range of 6, but leash range of 8. So you need to get up to 9 range away to actually break their attack when they are chasing you down there. Another Void Ray rallying through the middle, no expansion. This is a 1-base Protoss, guys. The amount of pressure on Bowanon to do crippling damage to Zaman is just insane. Oh, pulling back the weak adept! Bowanon with the little finicky, fancy little tricky tricks. Oh my god, these adepts. Zaman has got to deal with this proxy down here, man. How is she going to survive? Okay, that adept does go down. But look at this, the Void Rays come in. They're going to kill the queen. Oh my god, these Overlords, very juicy targets because they are armored units you can prismatically align. He's going to go for the hatchery, though. Oh my god, the adepts were distracting. The Hydras are coming. They're not here yet, guys. Uh-oh, the hatchery is taking big damage. You might be... I mean, you could just tank it. If you want, you could just click that. You'll lose a Void Ray, but it's worth it. Oh my god, doesn't even lose a Void Ray. Pulls back the weak one, lets the other 2 finish the job. Zerg is back to 1 base. Bowanon heaves a sigh of relief saying, hey, if my opponent's on 1 base, it's not as bad that I'm on 1 base. Now, the problem here is, of course, you need to get out of your base. We've got 2 gateways building. The cannon is going to clear the pylon. Bowonon's like, I need to build a bloody Nexus, dude. Starts a Twilight Council as well. I imagine like a charge follow-up or something like that. Usually seems to be just the most budget way of getting fighting units out that do good. We're going to go for a Nexus on the low ground as well. And Bowanon, man, I gotta say, guys, especially at high level, the amount of pressure you feel when you're trying to force your opponent to not be way ahead of you when you're just stuck on 1 base, it is a crazy amount of mental load to like keep the pressure on. That's why these Void Rays, they dive in, they do a couple hundred points damage, they don't get anything else, they get up to regen the shields, try again later, still warping in adepts. Finally, Warp Gate finishes 9 minutes into the game, and these adepts, look at this, drone rally is so exposed. They could even just run forward there and pick off units. Adept shading in, still no defense. I feel like at this point, I normally wouldn't say the answer to Adept Harass is a spine crawler, but in this game, a spine in that main actually would be amazing. I'm sure there's probably already 10 comments in the section or in the YouTube comments just like, build a spine crawler. For once, I'm going to agree with the comment section. Normally, you guys know I hate static defense. It's a bit of a crutch. It's better to just, you know, have map awareness and position units accordingly. But if you can't actually deal with a proxy like that, then that definitely is the right way to do it. The Adepts will almost take out the Hydra. Pulling back there, the Hydra's panic and hit the Overlord. Those Void Rays were getting antsy, man. They were getting antsy. Not a single one's died, but they almost got the hatchery again. Nexus is now up. We've actually got Resonating Glaives. That's right, guys. 45% bonus attack speed to Adepts. A massive bonus to their attack speed. Of course, Adepts don't really scale well in big fights. They're more of a mobile harassment unit for the early game. So but that does give them a little bit of mid-game utility and also awesome harassment power as well. Void Rays are going to take out the Spore. The Adepts harass. The Void Rays are diving on the hatchery. No, Bowanon. Oh, no. Losing 2 Void Rays and doesn't get the hatchery. Oh, it's a turnaround of the 28 hit point Nexus from earlier on. Oh, my lord. Bowanon's going to be frustrated by that. If Bowanon got that, he'd be on 2 base versus 1 base. It would be so huge. The Void Rays, you can tell they can't keep this in their pants. They're sitting right there. This is so dangerous. If those Hydras move forward, you're not looking, you're going to lose all those Void Rays, dude. I think he's just hoping the Hydras move somewhere else. The Void Rays are so hungry right now. We've got... by the way, 2 gateways there and a gateway there. Mass Glaive Adepts are massing up down here. So Bowanon, I think, is planning a 1-2. Look, the Void Rays are waiting. They want to snipe that hatch. But so what he's going to do, he's going to go in with the Adepts. Here we go. Distraction! Hello, Zerg player. Here's a distraction. But for once, Zaman split some units off, so he's kind of ready for it. And those Adepts still massing up. A good cancel on the Shade, I think. Good positioning by Zaman. Zaman is well positioned right now, but he's got to react quickly. The Void Rays come in, and they're just going to click it. They're just going to click the hatchery. The Void Rays get the hatchery and fade away. Well worth losing a Void Ray there. Zaman has got to be a little pissed off by that. If he just had his Hydras spread on both sides, he would have defended it. But damn, Bowanon getting yet another hatchery snipe. That is the second hatchery kill. Has obviously cancelled one earlier here, stop that one from ever even building and so on in the first place. The Adepts here are getting hammered by that wall of Hydras, guys. The Hydras don't have any upgrades, though. Is this a Florencio game? Oh, there we go. Muscular Augments is about to finish. Groove Spines is on the way. It's a good Hydra count as well. 19 Hydras smashes this army of Adepts and Void Rays, but the Zerg's back on 1 base. So the Zerg's going to feel really all in because he hasn't really seen the Protoss side of the map. He assumes there's a natural... He probably thinks there's a 3rd base going up for the Protoss by now as well. We know that there isn't, but these Hydras feel like they got to do damage. The Void Rays are still looking ready to do counter damage, but I don't know. That might be a bit too greedy. The Hydras are coming, man. All he's got is 9 Adepts, 4 Void Rays. There's 25 Hydras, and I think this is going to be a 1-punch kill move. The Void Rays will come in and take out the Queen. The Spores are repositioning here. Oh no! The Hydra's catching Adept, another Adept about to go down there. Wait, no, the Shade does get them to safety. It looks like Void Rays are getting recalled. One of the Void Rays died, another one though on Reddit point stuck in the same map. It's just 2 Void Rays and a handful of Adepts. Battery overcharge comes down, but the Hydras aren't focusing the overcharge. They're not focus firing at all. The battery overcharge is getting crazy value. The Hydra is not focus firing. Now they focus fire the battery, but they're all dead. The glass cannon Hydras. Oh no, with nothing to tank in front of them. Oh, even if there was just like 5 roaches in front, the Adepts would have done almost nothing in that fight. But with only Hydras and no focus fire, oh, that is painful. That fight was devastating. 26 Hydras have died this game for 20 Adepts. Remember, a lot of those Adepts died earlier in the harassment phase. The Zerg is still on 1 base. Long distance mining should be mining off the natural. Has finally cleared up the gateway and so on. But should be mining from this base. It's way closer. And it looks like Bowanon has managed to, with a cannon rush into a failed cannon rush, into annoying Adepts, followed by annoying Adepts, followed by annoying Adepts, followed by annoying Void Rays, followed by super horny Void Rays, sniping hatcheries repeatedly. It feels like Bowanon has managed to actually upset a very high-level Zerg player without expanding until after 5 minutes, and then having that expansion shut down as well. So we are now going to a 3rd base this late in the game. The Zerg is gathering up one last attack. 12 Hydras, a pack of Lings. The Hydras have great DPS. They get the right angle, especially on creep. They can kill Adepts really well, but look at this movement from Bowanon. Grabs a Hydra, grabs a bunch of drones. The Lings coming in on their own are no match for these Adepts. They kind of need to go in with the Hydras, but Bowanon's just like kiting this out, picking off so many of these units. Look at this play, and more Adepts coming in from the left side as well. The Adept count is growing. There are 5 gate Adept on the way here. It's going to make +1 as well. I don't know if +1 really helps Adepts with how many shots it takes to kill Hydras and Lings. I haven't really done that math ever because it's a rare situation. These Hydras do take out 1 Adept on the retreat. threatening the shade, still kiting down the Zerglings wherever possible. You can see whenever those Zerglings run ahead, they do present very easy targets. One Adept accidentally does shade forwards. Another Adept does get picked off. This is it. Zaman has to make or break the game right now, but that is an absolute, I don't know what you call that, gobbledygook. That is a gobbledygook of Adepts, that is. They go for the shade. They don't even need to complete it because all the Hydras are already dead. Oh, man, that was a bloodbath. Bowanon! Bringing out the cheesy kind of Florencio-esque plays, pulling it out at Masters 1/GM level. Bloody beautiful play, dude. GG, well played. If you guys enjoyed this game, want to check out more, check out some of the other videos you can see over here. Crazy ICYFAR games, Florencio games, and the rest. And of course, don't forget to check out the Patreon down below in the description. Give that one a click if you want to go above and beyond to support the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Goodbye and good night.